SoFlo Josh, and today I'm here at Southdale Kia to film the all-new 2022 Kia K5 GT model. Now the GT model is their top trim version of the K5. You have the base, the premium, and then of course you have the GT line and then the GT. The GT has an all-new 2.5 liter turbo producing 290 horsepower to the front wheels with 311 pound-feet of torque, mated to an in-house 8-speed DCT wet clutch transmission. Now, this whole powertrain itself is completely new. Kia and Hyundai have are collaborating because they are both the same exact company to create this engine for the Sonata, the Sorento, the K5, and all the bigger products that they have. This is going to be a very, very great engine as a whole. So starting up front, you still have the exact same tiger face grille right here in the front, though it's a little bit bigger for more cooling of the engine itself as it produces more horsepower. You have a bigger opening down here compared to your K5 GT line itself. Over here you have your LED headlights that are standard with your DRL turn signal and DRL light LED. Even though this is a performance model, you still get your fog lamps, which is a great thing. I give props to Kia to still offering that as well. On the side here, you get your beautiful tires here. They're also Pirelli, they're performance summer tires. You do have an upgraded braking system here. They are 2-piston front calipers. Very, very nice. I love the design. I love how it's aluminum with black a little bit. Very, very well done. Kia, you have your black accents for the side mirror caps as well. And look at this beautiful color. This is wolf gray. And I really love this color because it kind of reminds me of Nardo gray from the Audi lineup as itself. And getting to the back, you do have a unique spoiler that's unique to the GT model. You also do have quad exhaust tips here in the back, very well done, and you have a unique diffuser here as a whole. I love the way they did this model. The reverse right here, the tail lights right here are all LED except for the reverse light itself, and the turn signal kind of don't like that. I would rather them go ahead and do the full-on LED route than doing that as a whole. But other than that, it's a very well done model. I love how long it looks. It's a very long vehicle. They did get a lot of inspiration from the Kia Stinger for this model, and I still love the way that this actually looks for a mid-size sedan. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go into the interior. All right, so getting into the interior, here's the key fob. As you see, it's Kia's traditional key fob that they have on all their new products with the new Kia logo. And you also do have automatic stop here. If you press here to close, you press and hold for a couple of seconds, and there it goes. And the engine starts up. And let's go ahead and go into the interior. So with the interior, you have this nice padded up here. It's SynTex kind of leather. You have this nice aluminum kind of finish here, but in black chrome. You also have a chrome strip that goes all around with your door handles that are chrome. You have your piano black. I kind of wish this wasn't piano black, maybe like some kind of plastic here. You have your switches down over here with your unlock and lock over here as well. Very nice. You do have an area for your bottles down here. Very nicely done. I kind of like the way it's a very nice enough space right here. You have your speakers right here. So with that getting inside, here's the GT badging on the back seat. That's when you know you have the actual GT version with these beautifully bolstered seats here. I love the way these actually look, and they look very, very nice in person, and I'm sure they're gonna hug me a lot whenever I'm driving it. So getting into the interior here, let's go ahead and turn it on. As you see, it's very nice and quiet, very easy closing the door. You have your touchscreen right here. Let's go ahead and lower down the fan speed here. The touchscreen is the exact same one that you see in every single Kia product. Let's go ahead and go back to the home screen. Actually, let's just leave it there. You do have your regular analog gauges right here. Very nicely done. You have everything there detailed very well. You do have your shifter right here with your park, reverse, neutral, and drive. Easy to get in and out of the selection of gear. You have your heated seats here with your G wireless charging right here. Very nicely done. I like that detail right here. Your drive modes as well. Your automatic park brake and your auto hold that you have here. You do have a nicely done glove compartment right there, as you see. Very well done. You also do have a huge panoramic sunroof here. It's actually the whole way. As you see, it's a half type sunroof. Very well done, Kia. I like that a lot. In my opinion, it's very well done for a mid-size sedan, even though a lot of mid-size sedans don't actually offer that at all. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the back seats. So getting into the back seats, you have a little bit hard plastic here. It's very different from the front end. Same exact detail here, but this is soft right here as well as here. Very done. Very well done. Here you have your cup, you have your bottle holder as well, with some other pockets right here for like some kind of snacks that you have. Getting into the back seat, my seating position is up front the same. You have mat pockets right here on both sides, which is a great thing. A lot of car companies don't do that. You do have your opening and closing vents back here. Again, not a lot of car companies in this class actually offer ventilation for the back because of how small this sedan is. You do have charging outputs, which is very good compared to your kind of some luxury brands don't even offer charging outlets in the back. And you know, the back seat is very well done. You know, I have enough space, look at that, as you see, and enough headroom as well. I have about 2 inches of headroom, which is very well done. Even though it's a sloping roofline, it's very, very well done. I really appreciate the way that Kia actually produced this model. It shows that they actually could do a mid-size sedan, but with a lot more space in the back as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and see the trunk space. To open the trunk, it's right here, as you see. Very easy. It's not a power lift gate, but it's very, very open. Like, the openness for this is huge. Look at that. Like, you can actually fit, you know, I'm Cuban, so you can actually fit a full pig right there. You don't even have to, you know, curl it a little bit just to get it in there. You can actually fit a whole pig inside of there, even though I don't think anybody's gonna really do that. But yeah, you can fit a pig. This over here, you have your net here, which is an accessory you can get, as well as you see that there's a lot of space back here. Tons of space, actually. You also do have your folding seats right here, button right here. You can only do that in the back. One thing I would like to see is kind of like a little holder here. They don't have one here. You have to kind of go ahead and put your hand here and then press it down, which is kind of like sad, but yeah, it's really, really well done. I love the way they did this vehicle as a whole. The exterior, the interior is very nice. I gotta say, you know, Kia killed it with this model, and especially with the GT line, I like more performance-oriented models, and I think they did a great job with this one. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get out to the drive. All right, now that we're in the K5 GT, let's go ahead and take it out for a drive and put it in drive. As you see, it's right now raining. You do have great visibility out of this car. Love, love, love the way that this car actually has a ton of visibility. Mind you, this is the GT model, so of course you're gonna go ahead and have a lot more horsepower under the hood. You have 290 horsepower, 311 pound-feet of torque. So let's go ahead and see how this actually feels. A lot of low-end torque, and that's the best part about this vehicle as a whole. You have a ton of low-end torque, actually, which is a great thing for whenever you're driving. As you see, you do also have your safety tech standard as a whole. This is really great for whenever you're driving on the motorway, or whenever you're going ahead and taking it out on a you know, regular drive. It's very great. You have a lot of safety tech standard in this model compared to you actually getting a different model from the K5 trim levels. So talking about the horsepower, like I mentioned before, 290 horsepower, 311 pound-feet of torque out of that beautiful 8-speed dual DCT transmission. So let's go ahead and put it into sport mode now. We're going to put it in sport mode, not sport plus, as it's raining right now. So I'd rather just go ahead and do that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and give it some throttle. Yeah, it chirps, it chirps. It for sure chirps because there's no limited slip differential in the front. And that's one thing I kind of don't like about this model, is just the fact that it doesn't have that limited slip differential in the front. It kind of causes that whole entire slippage in the beginning, since it has so much torque at the very low end RPMs due to the fact that, you know, it's a turbo engine. Kia made it so then they can have a lot of torque at the low end. That's what causes so much wheel slippage in the front. But it also adds a little bit of fun, you know, whenever you're driving. I'll show you again now whenever we go ahead and get to driving, as you see. But I really do like this vehicle as a whole. Like the infotainment system, I love it. The fact that I don't have a digital gauge is perfect for a car like this, you know. This is supposed to be a sporty-oriented K5 model. And, you know, let's go ahead and give it a little bit more gas. And yeah, you see, it picks up. It's instant torque. You have it from the very low end. And I love the way that Kia did that. That low end torque is perfect for on throttle like response when you're getting onto a turnpike motorway merging on. So that's a great thing, Kia as a whole. Just please add that limited slip differential in the front. It needs it. The power for this vehicle is so good, but it just needs that limited slip differential. And you know, Kia and Hyundai as a whole, they're performance oriented now with the end products that they have, the GT line and the GT models that Kia currently has. You know, I think that Kia needs to go ahead and start stepping that up and offering the limited slip differential for this vehicle as a whole. But overall, I really love the way this car feels. It's very great suspension. Let's go ahead and test out the brakes now over here. And boom. Yeah, 2-piston front calipers up front. So it's going to be great braking system for whenever that emergency stop that you do, which is great. You know, I love the way that everything is just laid out in this vehicle as a whole. I mean, you have all your buttons here. They're not put into the infotainment system, so that's a great feature. It's very well laid out, very roomy in here. Actually, I would say that it's a lot more roomier than your competitors. You know, this actually model beats the BMW 330i in performance and in space and cabin space as well, which is a great thing. I have to give props to Kia for that as well. You have a ton of leg room. Like, you know, I have a ton of leg room. The bolstering on these seats are phenomenal. Once you put it in sport mode and sport plus mode, you have a ton of bolstering. You also do have a custom mode, as you see right there. You can go ahead and change that to whatever you want to go ahead and do. But overall, very well laid out. Navigation, you have everything. Let's go to the home system here. And, you know, you have your climate control, your UVO system. Everything's perfectly laid out there. You also have, you know, profile settings, which is perfect for your spouse who wants to go ahead and take this car out for a drive. Right now, I actually have my phone charging in the Qi wireless charging area. The Qi wireless charging actually has a cooling system for your phone to make sure it doesn't get hot. Compared to the competitors like a BMW, they don't have any of that cooling system at all. So very well done, Kia, on offering the Qi wireless charging with the cooling factor as well. Very well done. I love that because sometimes my phone does get really hot whenever it comes to charging it on a wireless charger, and I believe a lot of people actually know that exact same feeling. But steering wheel, perfect. Flat bottom, of course. It's going to be great for whenever you're going to go ahead and take it out on a drive. Let's go ahead and floor it over here a little bit. You see, perfect low end torque, and I have it on normal mode. I don't have it on the regular other mode. But you know, I gotta say, great job, Kia, on making this product. It's very well done, very well focused around the driver. That's the key thing you gotta focus on. It's focused around the driver. It has everything, all the amenities that you need, and I think they did a phenomenal job on all that aspect. So with that being said, I want to end the video there. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video, guys. It's going to help out a lot. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.